Minnesota State Mankato Alumni Association is pleased to present the 2019 Achievement Award to Jessica Davis. Jessica is a 2001 university graduate who for the past 10 years has taught math in St. Paul. During those years, she has been a passionate teacher, helping her high school students navigate classroom challenges with an eye on higher achievement. Her comprehensive approach to student learning is among the reasons she was selected out of 168 candidates as this year's Minnesota Teacher of the Year. As the daughter of a Minnesota State Mankato education graduate who taught for 30 years, Jessica knew she was destined to be a teacher.
So my mother is a teacher. She got her elementary education degree in Mankato. So hell no was I ever going to be a teacher.
She just didn't know it immediately. Instead, thanks to a presidential scholarship, Jessica enrolled at Minnesota State Mankato in 1997, envisioning a career in medicine and majoring in biology and chemistry. As a student, Jessica immersed herself in opportunities in and out of the classroom. She worked at the Multicultural Center, served on the CSET Advisory Board, and pursued music as a singer, performing the national anthem at Maverick sports events, as well as games hosted by the Minnesota Twins and Timberwolves. In 2000, she was crowned Minnesota State Mankato's Homecoming Queen.
I mean, if there was something that I could get involved in with Mankato, I did. And that was so opposite of who I was in high school that Mankato helped me figure out who I wanted to be, or gave me the confidence to go out and figure out who I wanted to be.
The closer Jessica got to graduation, the more she began questioning her interest in medicine as a career. Her interests grew in areas of cultural diversity thanks to advisor Maxine Baxter, and, to Jessica's surprise, in mathematics thanks to Professor Bruce Miracle.
Eventually came around to the fact that, yeah, math was sort of my jam. I took Calc 2 for fun because I had to fill out my my schedule. I know, right? Who does that? Weirdo.
After graduation, Jessica would eventually choose a career in education, her Minnesota State Mankato experiences influencing that decision.
And then I graduated and I happened to be at a dinner. It was probably some presidential scholar dinner, and Dr. Miracle was there, and he said, you know, Jessica, you should have been a math major. You set the curve on the Calc final. And I was like, well, too late now. But here I am, 22 years later, teaching math.
Jessica's courage to switch gears and listen to her heart was influenced by her time at Minnesota State Mankato. Encouraged here to explore and think big, she is now providing the same inspiration to her own students. Today, at South St. Paul Secondary School, Jessica teaches math, coaches the math team, and is advisor to several affinity groups including the Black Pride Organization, Sexuality and Gender Alliance, Comunidad de Latinos Unidos, and Women's Society. The connection between the university and Jessica's success personally and professionally is why she continues to keep a strong relationship with Minnesota State Mankato.
The education that I got from MSU was more than just what I got out of it in the classroom. It was the experience. It was the ability to live on my own, but to still feel safe, and I felt like I belonged. I remember how to say yes to opportunity. I remember how to ask for an opportunity to sit at the table. I mean, I am the Teacher of the Year because of the foundation that was started at Mankato.